Welcome to Presentation, Ponder, Practice. Some Christians bemoan the lack of time they put into studying the Bible in their younger years, a decreasing ability to learn new information, slow recall of details, and or forgetting things altogether can be discouraging. The problem for some was procrastination, putting off something that should be done pronto. God has always worked through a preparation, participation, peace, and power process. By this I mean that God uses the events of a human's life to prepare that person for participation in some new role. The prepared person, then in joint participation with God, has peace of mind. The power of God is seen in what is accomplished when God works through a humble servant of His. Opportunities abound for laborers, but the number of laborers is few. John chapter 4, verses 34 through 38. In fact, Jesus said, "Lift up your eyes and look on the fields, that they are white for harvest." In Matthew chapter 9 and verse 37, Jesus said, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few." Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 12 reads, "For though by this time you ought to be teachers, you have need again for someone to teach you the elementary principles of the oracles of God, and you have come to need milk and not solid food." Sometimes we are busy with the wrong thing, like the priest in Malachi chapter 1. The priest made food offerings, but the food they offered was defiled, verse 7. They presented animal sacrifices, but their sacrifices were blind or lame and sick, verse 8. Some of the sacrifices which the priest gave were taken by robbery, Malachi chapter 1 verse 13. Opportunity comes but once, though other opportunities of similar fashion may come. Study the good book while the information will stick in your mind. Stop procrastinating. Get yourself around to it. On the back of some, the message reads, "This is around to it. Guard it with your life. It could help you to be more efficient." For years you've heard, "I'll do it as soon as I get around to it." Now that you have your own, you can accomplish all those things you put aside until you got this round to it. Stop losing more time than you already have lost. If you are not prepared to study the Bible, get prepared. If you're not participating in Bible study, start participating. If you are not at peace, study the peace God gives. If you lack the power, connect to the power source. A dear friend once told me, "I read 4 to 5 hours a day. I started reading the Bible far too late in life. I can't recall it like I used to. I used to read a lot of things, but now the only book I read is the Bible." It is my prayer that this presentation will lead you to ponder these thoughts and others intently. I pray that your study pushes you to practice what you learn. And may the God of heaven bless you.